Good morning, it's Brian here at Fitzpatrick's garage at Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this car here, which is a Honda CRV, and I want to show it to you again because the batteries went dead last time I started to do the video. Anyway, this car is a 2017 Honda CRV. It is a 1.6 diesel ES model, and we actually know the car really well because we used to own it back in 2017. When this car was brand new, we actually had it as part of our own fleet. So it's we had it for about 3 months. Then a private owner has had it and he's traded it back into us now. So it's in really nice condition. There's nice mileage on the car. It's got about 39 or so thousand kilometers, and it's been well looked after throughout. Anyway, let's have a look around the car. Just in case you're wondering, we are Fitzpatrick's garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. Family run business in operation for almost 70 years. So we do brands like Honda, Hyundai and Mercedes here as well. So you know, like, if you're going to be buying a car, an expensive car like this, you know that it's going to be a good after sales service, because it's, you know, a family run business. So in terms of the features of the car, we'll have a look at that and we'll have a look at condition. Before you travel, however, sometimes people will always kind of be wondering, roughly what's my car worth? How does finance work on a car like this? Just give me a shout on the phone, 086 843 1945, and I'll be quite happy to give you an idea on how things work. And then at least when you're coming up to look at the car, you're kind of going, yep, as long as I'm happy with the car, I think this might be something I'll be interested in. So, right, at the front, first thing then is these cars have a nice big parking light all the way around, which is also a daytime running lamp. There is your dipped and full headlights separate, so double optic, so it's quite good. Parking sensors at the front and nice chrome surround around the fog lights. They received a facelift in 2015, these models, so this 2017 is that nicer facelift. Things like a small bit of garnish along the bottom, chrome along the grille, obviously those headlights that we saw already. Just made the car look nice and sharp. In terms of condition, we'll start off down the passenger side. So the first thing is the wheel that takes the most abuse on every car is the front left, and in this case it is in nice condition. They're diamond cut, those wheels, so they have a nice shiny reflective surface. Again, this car actually hasn't been cleaned, it's literally come into us, so you're actually seeing it at its worst, and I think that's quite good. So wing, down the two doors, all in nice condition throughout, down onto that rear wheel, which is in excellent condition. It'll go through our workshop because we want to see what it's like for tyres and brakes, and then we need to service the car as well. Anyway, moving on to the back, the car has a nice chrome section along the boot, and again we have more garnish down along through here with rear parking sensors. The other thing this car has as well is a detachable tow bar. So really easy to use, but it's nice and discreet, and actually that's one of the better ones I've ever seen because some of them still have the little section hanging down. So this twists, you lock it up into it and nobody can take it then, and after that then when you're at the back of the car, it's very difficult. If you look down there, it's quite difficult to see that there is actually an area for a tow bar, because look, let's face it, tow bars, they're not the nicest looking feature in a car. One other thing about this, 2017's also had that tinted glass along through the back window and also the rear passenger windows as well, and it also had roof rails up high, and the roof rails, they actually made the car look taller and more visually appealing, but also they support roof bars going across, so if you want to put a roof box or anything like that on the car. In terms of the boot, while we're back here, there is a boot liner, and then underneath, so actually the boot liner is quite good because it saves the boot. Now again, as I was saying to you, we haven't cleaned it. There's a little twig or something like that, nothing too sinister, and then underneath there's a spare wheel in through there as well. The boot is absolutely massive on these cars, and that's one of the reasons that people like them. And then the other thing as well is it has 12 volt power in through here, and also you can drop the seats forward from both sides, and once you take out that tonneau cover there, you end up with basically a small van, for want of a better description. In terms of the rear seating, I'm just going to let this back up, and I'm going to go from the other side because the sun is not helping. Okay, right, let's get this opened in through here. These have a really wide angle for how they open, so if you see the door there, it's so easy to get in and out off the back of the car. And then after that you also have 3 3-point safety belts, 3 head restraints, armrest with drinks holder which is retractable, 2 kangaroo pockets, storage up through the centre in through there, child locks obviously for the windows, child locks for the doors, and you will get 3 child seats across the back. You will get 3 child seats, but it's a squeeze, right? So it ain't straightforward. It's not the best car as 3 seats across the back, but if you really want, without having to go into big 7-seater territory and all that, it is doable, but it's a squeeze. So condition in terms of that, the seating is in excellent condition. The previous owner, his family was growing up, so I'd say the back seats of that car did not get a lot of use. In terms of the front over here, this seat here is in excellent condition also, as is the dash and door cards. There will be service history with this car from ourselves, and as I was saying to you, we're going to service the car anyway before it goes anywhere. So, in terms of the driver's seat, this is the most used seat in the car, and I would describe the condition of that as really excellent. There's also lumbar support for lower back. There's also height adjuster in through here, and then the other adjustments on steering wheel, things like rake reach, which is basically bringing it in and out and up and down as well. Usual stuff like electrics for windows and mirrors over there. The headlights, actually, I meant to say, are automated, so there's little sensors up in the windscreen. I'm just going to cover into the other side for a sec. Little sensors up high in the windscreen up here for automatic lights which come on at night, and also automatic wipers that come on when it rains. And then it has a full closure function, so if you watch the windows, they come down from the key, or similarly if you watch the windows again and the wing mirror retracts, windows come back up. So all very easy to use. Functional. Why would you want that, some people ask, right? And you remember last summer, I remember getting into cars and it was friggin' 45 degrees inside in the car. That's why I want to let the windows down, because it'll absolutely roast you. Unless you like being roasted, in which case you won't want to. The other thing then is letting the windows up. If you're outside your house at night and you're kind of going, God, to lock the car, can't remember, out through the window, press the button, and at least then you know, right, the windows are gone up, the wing mirrors are gone in, which means my car is locked. Right, okay, so it might be a bit better with the old sunshine. Well, it's not really, but it's a little bit better. So it's a nice colour, that silver, lunar silver. Couldn't have parked in a worse place to try and show you, but anyway, sorry about that. Okay, let's have a look at what other features come inside the car. So over through here we have a reverse camera, with 3 different settings, as in, you know, what way do you want it, in terms of panoramic or looking straight downwards, dynamic guidelines, all that kind of stuff. Heating controls over this side, heating controls on the passenger side, so they're independent depending on who wants what in the car. Parking sensors at the front I told you about, which go with the parking sensors on the rear and the rear camera anyway. In through here there is USB, HDMI, all that kind of stuff is in through there, drinks holders up through there, and after that then we have controls for radio. This iMid in here, which is things like average speed, time, clock, fuel efficiency, all that kind of information's in through there. This radio Honda Connect, so once that's going you got all touch and swipe functions, so it's phone, audio, trip information, general settings overall, and then you've got other apps like if you want to browse the internet and stuff like that. It's not Google Maps. Maps not available on it, unfortunately, but let's face it, most people use their phones now. Anyway, cruise control in through there. Wipers and lights, as we said, were automatic already. The car's covered just about 39,000 kilometres, -2 outside, wow. Econ function in through there then as well. And after that then, somebody has come over, go away with your phone. Now, okay, after that then, the other thing about these actually is, they have a 1.6 diesel engine, which is super economical. It's 200 quid a year for road tax. It is all day long 5 litres per 100 kilometres, which in old school terms like myself is about 55 or so miles per gallon, which doesn't sound like unbelievably amazing, but I tell you, for an SUV that's really good. So if you have a normal car, you know, 55 or so miles per gallon, a lot of diesel cars can do that. Not many SUVs can. You look at all the SUVs on the road, most of them are kind of, and I mean Qashqais and Sportages and X35s and all that kind of stuff, they're all about 45 or so miles per gallon. This one is genuinely a bigger car, but it's 55. I'm just going to pause the camera for a sec because I'm not sure if the focus, oh no, it's back actually, it's back on again. And the other thing that's cool about them, people used to give out, oh my god, the car's too big for 1.6. It's 300 newton meters of torque in that engine. There's plenty to get up and go, 120 horsepower, but most people that come in and drive those kind of get out and go, wow, actually that is way better than I thought it was going to be, considering the on paper numbers. Anyway, so as we were saying, this is a Honda CRV that is for sale right now. We can, there'll be warranty on the car, there'll be AA cover on the car. Apologies, just the light was not doing great there where the sun was and the camera was starting to go out of focus. So as we were saying, 12 months warranty, 12 months roadside assist. The car will be serviced before it leaves. We can offer you trade-ins on literally any car that you have, and then after that we'll also be able to offer finance. So before you travel, if you want to know anything, please do give me a shout. Brian is my name, 086 843 1945. This, if you're looking for a CRV in around this year, this is a nice low mileage, well looked after, full service history car. So I think that's as good as you get in what's called the ES model. And then after that, if you were looking for an SUV that's easy to run, that has a lot of space in the boot, and that's got a good equipment level, and it's a bit different because everyone else is driving, let's face it, there's Sportages and Qashqais and Tucsons all over the place, and we sell the Tucson, but they are very popular. But sometimes it's nice to have something a bit different. That's what these CRVs are. There's something just a bit different. Nice looking vehicle. Hopefully the car is of interest to you. Please do give me a shout. Thanks for taking time to watch.